So, as Professor Jefferson was saying, I started in Jiu-Jitsu when I was like close to 13 years old in Italy. Back in Italy at that time, in 2008, 2009, the level of Jiu-Jitsu is still, in Italy or Europe, is not the same as, maybe here in US, that, the development is so, advanced, or, Brazil, that is the mecca of Jiu-Jitsu. And so I had to take, a path towards Jiu-Jitsu after, I compete after a month since I started. After a month I competed and I won. I was 14 years old, competing with the adults, and I won 3 matches, 2 first submissions, 1 per points in the adults. So something clicked in my mind, and I wanted to, make a passion in the future, like something that I could live with, like a work, or not just a hobby, just train 3 times per week and be happy and satisfied and go on. So I started to train more. My focus when I was younger was competition. I was all about competing. If possible, I was competing every weekend. How many times I could make it. So after finishing my high school, I decided, instead of move towards the college or university, I decided to put more professionalism into myself. And I decided to, I didn't start as a Gracie Barra, it was another team, but I had to, I had a lot of friends over there, good relationship, but I had to choose, something that will help me in the future than, just be satisfied on, have fun on the mat, but the growth was, nothing improved, right? It was all on the same level. So you have to, in life, you have to choose, what is best for you, right? So I was like on a balance of friends and, good time, have fun, or, goes towards where my passion, my dream is focused on. And I took the hard decision in the beginning to move in England because it was closer to Italy. So I moved there and met the brothers Valerio and Victor's team. I trained with them for some years, but then I wanted, something more, right? So I chose, 2 options were, come to US first and get my belt here, or go to Brazil where everything started. So I chose to move to Brazil where everything started. And I'm standing right now here in front of you, and it looks like I'm alone, but in reality there are a bunch of people that helped me to reach the status that I'm on. So I'm not alone right now. I have I always had the support of my wife, that today cannot be here, but is at home and resting with the kids, some kids. My parents that support me in my journey, instead of support me in the college, they support my travels, and they were my main sponsors at the time. So it's thanks for them as well that I'm here today. And of course all my teammates, my training partners that helped me to reach the level I am today. Or even Professor Jefferson, the way he's he's leading on the mat, his way he's teaching, his way his person off the mat is what is really shocked me, that he was able to manage. In Rio there was like 60 plus schools, probably more than that schools, and he was the regional director of those schools. And it's not easy, duty to be careful of and take care of all the schools, all the students, but he managed that for 12 years. So I wanted to be someone like him. I'm still aspired, to be like I would be happy to have like 1/4 of the good Professor Jefferson is on and off the mat. So one day I hope to arrive on that, half of what he did, or the person he is. But I'm really happy today to be here sharing this moment with you. That different is come as I did for the first time in US in a school that already started. So and be promoted or give promotion. Something is different as today, that we started from zero, a school with 0 students, and we did a lot of work on constructions. Of course, the building wasn't like that. It was all offices, and I live from zero. The experience of building a school and building a students group. So I'm very honored and very happy to be here in front of you and share with you my passion. I will not lie saying that in the past, even when I was a black belt, I had a hard time on accepting that there was like a change of phase. What I mean, I started as a full competitor, and I was all about competing. Once I get the black belt, I moved first to Spain to open a school, and I started from zero with all white belts. So I had to put apart the competition side and focus more on teaching. But my goal, even if I was a black belt, was still competing. And then I moved here, and the same thing happened. So I came to Texas, and I started from a school was recently open, so all white belts. And I was getting like frustrated. Sometimes I was talking with him about, man, I need to compete. I need like I don't call this depression, but it was something that was like a knot in my heart, in my throat, that I need to compete. I don't feel well. I was sometimes I was talking with my wife. I need to compete. I have to go train hard again and go back on the mats of the competitions. But I was nights that without sleep because I was angry with myself over the situation. I was wanted to compete. But the more the time passed, and the more I of course accepting and understand that the journey is divided by phases. Okay, as all of you have, your phase one might be step on the mat, move all the fears or all your thoughts about jiu-jitsu getting hurt, or I can't do that. And the next phase might be, yeah, maybe it's not that bad as it was. I was thinking that I can stick with jiu-jitsu, something that I can stick with myself. Maybe the other phase is competition, of course, and then getting better in the next promotion. So it's not about goals, setting goals, achieve goals, and move on, right? In reality, you can never stop to plan a goal, have a goal, and achieve and move on. So in my case, I was happy with my condition, but I wasn't satisfied. But right now, this year, I can tell that I'm 100% satisfied and happy, and again, it's a big honor for me to now move to the next phase for me, that is the one of sharing, because black belt is main share the experience that you collect with different instructors, with different teammates, the ones that help you to bring you where you are, and help you to be the person you are. So I'm accepting that now it's all about sharing, and I want to share with you as much as I can and bring you to your next level. So thank you very much for coming and be here. I'm very happy to be your instructor.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so I think what we're going to do right now is try to start